Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Cards. I don't know if I've made a video on this, and I probably haven't, so welcome to Cards. This is a game. It is a new game. Can you hear it? This is a newer game that I've picked up. Uh, this is my custom decks, but we're gonna go to training. I've yeah. I'm gonna show you guys essentially how this works. I'm not gonna use my created decks. But I'm going to start with the German starter deck. This is, as you'll see, I described it before in an earlier video, but I'll describe it again now. It's almost as if you mixed something like War Thunder or Magic the Gathering. Or, well, obviously, if you mix like War Thunder or Magic the Gathering with Hearthstone, or just with, yeah, you get the picture. I'm playing it already. But essentially, your combat works off of your cards. Your cards cost K, which is the currency. I think it's like, I don't know. It's a certain unit of currency. There's all kinds of different things. One of the metas for this, because yeah, this is a meta game. Like, there's a lot of different stuff. Discard enemy card at random. There's a lot of metas to this game, and the first one is planes. Planes are really strong, especially on the German side and on the Russian side. And we're currently playing as the Germans against the British, so this shouldn't be too difficult. The other thing that the Germans have in spades is tanks. And between tanks and planes, you can make a serious offensive push. Because planes can attack from the back line, and tanks are kind of, well, obviously they're tanks. They're really powerful. It has been a while since I've played this game. Not to say that I am not entirely familiar with it, because I am very, very much familiar with it. It's just going to take me a hot second to figure out exactly what I'm doing. Yeah, hands are 4. Yeah. Sometimes you have to give up troops to make some ground. Sometimes I'm just being an idiot and I wasted a couple troops. But I am not the best at this game. As with Magic, it's really how the cards end up being, more than just your personal skill as a player. Sometimes. Not always like that. Just sometimes. I'm going to play both my combat engineers. Yeah, there we go. Now the tanks are up to fighting speed, as it were. And my anti-aircraft unit. So these combat engineers are a German-only thing. They give friendly units in the front line, which is this center. Consider this like enemy trenches. This is your reserve trench. This is the reserve trench, and this is no man's land right here. And troops can move into and out of no man's land by advancing or retreating. And obviously planes can fly across no man's land and strike targets on the ground, or they can strike enemy bases. But for the moment, I think I'm going to... Oh no. You see, I have to attack this, so I'm gonna hit it with an anti-aircraft. I value the anti-aircraft less than the tanks, but I value this artillery above all. The Germans are very good at obviously doing their classic blitzkrieg, which is maximum amount of units on the field at once. And currently, we're losing that battle. But that will not be the case for long, as I have full intentions of killing that Churchill next turn. We're going to drop an airstrike to damage their base. That's not going to kill that. Yeah, tanks resist tanks with heavy armor, like the Churchill and the Matilda. That's kind of a British thing, that the heavy armor mechanic, but allows them to resist attacks almost, yeah, decreases taken damage. So we're going to, yeah, our plane can kill this. Yeah. And that's one of the things about planes and aircraft. They kind of have a hard time getting through armor sometimes, but not always. Okay, yeah, my support line is full right now, so I'm going to move up these two guys. And I'm going to hit their base. Should I? I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna hit the base with this and with this. You do not have to kill all of your enemies, like tanks and vehicles and ground forces. You literally just have to kill their base. So if you really quickly do like a Zerg rush on the base, with a bunch of tiny things, that's kind of a Russian strategy to do. Oh, well, yeah. The British are very good at defense. The Germans are fairly balanced, in my opinion, with a good air and ground force. We're going to shoot the crap out of this Matilda. Artillery can fire and hit from the back line, by the way. Huh. Most bang for our buck is right here. So that's exactly what we're going to do. Take out. Damage. Alright. They're back at 13. I think with the amount of planes we have, if we just attack their base the whole time next turn, it should be fine. Obviously, this is an AI player. It's not going to be too much of a challenge for me. At least it shouldn't be. Some of the AI in this game can range from ridiculously stupid to dangerously intelligent. Oh no, we're not going to be able to kill it in one turn. But as you can see, things like, oh, well, there we go. And you see that's a win right there. You just have to destroy the enemy base. This game, by the way, did I mention that this is a closed alpha? Oh, sweet. I got some gold. They're starting to give out more for these. These used to only give 1. But as you can see, I have 12 gold. So I'm going to go to collection. I'm going to buy a pack. Packs of cards basically give you a couple of unique cards, but I'm going to buy one. I'm going to open this for you guys right now. Ooh, yay. Opening card packs. Such a quality thing. These are all standard. Oh, there's a special card, so we're going to open our standards. Japanese Chiha, I-16 Ishak, M4 Sherman, Panzer Grenadier, which is a very good card, and the Horo. A Type 4 Horo with 3 attack and 3 defense. Japanese tanks suck, but they're cheap. They're very, very cheap. I'm nervous to attack an opponent, like a real opponent now. I have 2 custom decks, so let's challenge someone. Now, there's a couple of people testing this game. Challenging them is kind of question. Oh gosh. Now this guy can wipe the floor with me, or I could just stomp him. That's kind of the 2 ways that this game goes. Either, oh man, he's playing with the Americans. USAS. That's fine. That's a fine first hand. Alright. Give a unit. I'm gonna give that +2/+1. The Greyhound is pretty good. It's not the best. But you have to put it in the front line, pretty much. And it's got plenty of defense. I have to get rid of that mortar like now. We're gonna move this up. Combat engineers. See, you can make stuff pretty tanky. And between the Americans and the Germans, you get very good cards to start out with, like bombers and such, and then you can make them very strong with things like the Greyhound perks and, oh, you gotta be kidding me. Darn it. Darn it, darn it, darn it. Enemy unit in the support line, I could kill it with Eagle's Claws, which is fine by me. You don't have any... Come on. You're a lieutenant. I'm a brigadier. Come on. Rank doesn't mean anything in this game, but I like to gloat over it because I've been playing this game for a while now. Or at least playing this alpha for a while. I really hope this works. I hope all, like, nothing about it being an alpha or being new or being like a different format that I normally does throws off the recording, because I don't have time to make another one tonight. What do I mean tonight? It's morning. It's always morning. I have a bunch of big planes and bombers, but I do not have the credits with which to play them. Damn it. He's got a lot of cards that just kill stuff and burn stuff. That's annoying. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. This is not good. You don't want to lose the frontline initiative, and you most certainly don't want to have stuff moved up ahead of your own cards. There we go. Junker. Bombers are very powerful, and this one has smokescreen, which means it cannot be attacked until it's moved or it attacks. But bombers can strike anywhere. And they're not... dealt damage by the units they attack, except by air and anti-air units. So we can kill both of these in 2 turns, which is wonderful because these are both light tanks. Yeah, they're light tanks. Or, well, technically they're American mediums, but in my opinion, they're light tanks. It's fine if we take a little damage, just not a lot. Ooh, Jagdpanzer. Now, somebody tell me if this is wrong here. This looks like a Jagdpanther to me, but it's clearly labeled as Jagdpanther. I don't know. I don't know. But, in any case, it has ambush, which is when attacked, this unit deals damage first. So, it's essentially like if it had first strike in Magic. Obviously, because it's a tank destroyer. But we're going to put out our bombers, or these fighters. They're not bombers, I was wrong. This is a bomber. It's lost its smoke screen now, so it can be attacked and targeted. Darn it. Another bomber. Oh, what is it? 3 damage to a random bomber, huh? What do we got? Give a friendly unit. Can I do this? I can indeed. So, for some reason, bombers can bomb aircraft. I think that's just a mechanic of the game that they couldn't really get rid of. I'm probably going to use supply shipment on this or the Junker, because the Junker is pretty useful. But this seems to be equally useful. We'll see which one they don't destroy. Probably going to use it on this, because enemy fighters can strike that. This doesn't have... He's got a lot of tanks. By the way, he's using a custom deck, I can tell just by, like... Well, he might be using the American Starter, but if he is, he's modified it heavily, because this is not... The American Starter has a lot fewer tanks. Oh, must target a friendly ground unit. Well, then let's... There we go. Alright, we can bomb the crap out of 2 of these, so let's take this out. Take the tank destroyer out. Oh, wow. He gave up. Aw, before I got the 88mm flak out. That sucks. Alright. I think since that was so fast... No, I don't want to risk it. I want to risk it. Let's take out my Soviet deck. This is gonna... I think it's gonna locate us either a random enemy online, or, maybe it'll give us an AI. No, that's a random enemy online. Let's do training. Because the AI in this game, as I said, can get pretty difficult. So let's do the Slav. Stalingrad. We have a main base, and they're different. Yeah. That's the thing I like about playing with the Russians. You get Kalinka. In the background is your theme music. So we have all of these. This is an American and Soviet mixed deck, by the way. Gonna use our mortar team. So this is going to be tanks, all tanks. Basically, the whole of my military in this is tanks and a couple of anti-tank guns and aircraft. Yeah, can only fire at enemies in the next front. So we're just gonna move that up. Then we're gonna protect it. We're gonna move this up, and it has guard. So if we move that up, uh-oh. That is not good at all. What to do? Alright, accept. I'm gonna do the Germans again. It's kind of rare that somebody challenges me. I was thinking about attacking this guy too. But I guess I'll accept it. And I don't want this, and I don't want this. And I don't want that. So you can choose which ones to get rid of, and then it'll limit to you to those 2 cards, I think. Or it'll make me draw back those cards. Oh, wow. Okay, that's new. Yeah, it used to make you draw them back. That's not good. I do not like to be down cards. It's probably a stupid idea. Yeah, we're going to lose health early here. Probably quite a bit of it as well. But we are going to get ahead of him. Credits matter a lot because, oh my gosh, he's a general. He's way above me. He's like 3 ranks above me. This guy's probably going to cream me. Yep. I'm dead meat already. I can already tell. Blitz. That's not going to be much of a guard, but with a tank destroyer, that's a fighter, right? Yeah. It won't survive an attack from my Panzer J. That will, though, and that's going to mess me up. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Nothing good is going on. Stuck. Emmy. Messerschmitt. Messerschmitt versus that loses. This loses. He's probably going to use the bomber. Yep. Oh my god. Oh my god. This guy's going to drop me like a rock. Alright. But what I do have is I absolutely have enough damage to destroy that. Oh, sweet. Eat that. Let me think. Move this forward. I can use this to give it its defense back. I want to get this Panzer out and this artillery out. They're probably going to fire at the Stug. He's thinking about it. He's thinking about what to do. I don't know what his hand looks like, though. I'll have to see. I'm going to shove this guy up eventually. Alright, sweet. I'm fine with that trade. That's good by me. Is this a bomber? No, it's not a bomber. Okay. 2 damage to all things in the enemy support line. That's great. That's great. Alright. We need the Panzer J for this. I'm saving this because this is the most powerful everything. Because artillery can attack any targets on the battlefield and receives no damage in return while attacking. And this is the most damaging artillery in the game. The 105 centimeter LEFH. And it deals a little damage to his base upon being played. This guy looks a little bit spooked that I'm already ahead of him. And oh my gosh. Why would he do that? That was a bad mistake. That was a very bad mistake. But I'll take it. Alright. Draw a card when it moves to the front line. I'm going to play conservatively here. And, I really want to keep this in my back pocket, because as long as he has planes, he can take it out easily. Oh my gosh. Awoken Giant. Never seen that one before. Did it give him health back? I don't know. As you can see, this game, it has a lot of cards thus far, but it can still get a lot more complex, in my opinion. And it can definitely get more complicated in, like, how many cards you have and how many more types of cards they can add. I mean, depending on what they choose to branch out into. Tanks, in my opinion, are a little underpowered, but of course there are reasons for that. I mean, if everything was 100% fair. There we go. P-46 Mustang. Let's get a Greyhound. This thing costs 0 to attack with, so I'll just attack with it. We can lose everything here, but he can't afford to do the same. Which is good. Probably. He's trying to figure out the most efficient way to kill everything. When I already am way ahead of messing him up. Now, I thought he would steamroll me, but it seems like even though he has air superiority on multiple fronts, I'm going to be good. A Japanese guy he's messing with. Is that it, bud? You got 5 left. I guarantee you can take something out of your hand. Nah, he's decided to gun for my base. Alright. If you're gonna do that, I'll repay you in kind. Oh, you made a mistake, my friend. You want to do that to me? I'll do the same exact thing to you. I could, he's not gonna give me a chance, but I could have killed him next turn. Sometimes it comes down to that one wire shot between who pulled the trigger first, and he pulled it first in this instance. Darn it. Darn it. Darn it. Darn it. I came close. I could have killed that guy. He is a much better player than I am. Aw. Well, that's a shame. I gotta look at some cards. If you guys want to see, say, the collection, or... I'm busy. This guy wants to go again? You know what? Let's make this a longer game. Let's make this a longer game. I don't think I've been recording for 30 minutes yet, so heck, if this guy wants to go toe to toe again, if he wants another taste, I'll bring him right in. Bring it on. Maybe he enjoyed it. And you can use like little emotes. No, I need that for late game. Late game, late game, late game. Greetings to you, my friend. End turn. I can't put this out yet because that buff is too necessary for my game. He's a field marshal? Oh, he brought out the German deck, didn't he? He was just like, you know what? You're going to play like that? You're gonna play dirty with the Germans? I'm gonna play dirty and play Germans as well. In which case, I will put out combat engineers, and I'll buff it because I know he'll be sending out 2-3 tanks this turn. Naval warfare, never seen that one before. That's the fog thrower. Never seen that before. Well, never seen that play. You made a mistake. You kept them in the backline too long. Now Eagle's Claws takes them both out. And if you want to do that again, I have another Eagle's Claws in the works. I'm going to put artillery out next turn or turn after that. Draw 2 cards. Alright, Panzer. Tank destroyer. Or, well, artillery. I got to move this up next turn. I've got to kill that and move this up next turn. That's going to be up to my Panthers. Excuse me, Panzers. Alright, not a problem. Not an issue at all. I need to advance, though. I need to advance, advance, advance. Just push forward. Alright, how many planes do you think he has? Probably a lot. In which case, I'm still going to mess him up. All 3 of these can move forward next turn. Then I can put my Flakverling and just everything. I can pour everything onto the field next turn with 6 energy. Or 6K. 6,000 credits. I think it's credits with a K. I think that's how it's spelt. Both at the same health right now. Yeah, he's doing exactly what I am. Pack 36. Stug. What do you do, Stug? Can attack twice each turn. Panzer. Oh, damn. Eagle's Claws. Alright. This can attack and deal damage in the same turn. And so can this. So I'm going to mess you up. Sweet, we have the front line and the initiative now. Now we can move in with things like the Stug and the Flakverling and the Panzer J and leave this support line free for our artillery and for our planes. There we go. That'll boost our credits. Flakverling. Now we're still both at the same health. I need to get the Stug up the front line because that can deal 6 damage each turn because Fury allows it to attack twice. Yeah, I don't care. I can still survive this. Nope. Artillery. Damn, artillery is powerful. I don't even remember. I thought the naval warfare was like inaccurate artillery. Like not really all that useful. Let's Well, that's not going to do a ton, but it did kill one of the artillery, and now I can get my own artillery and planes out on the battlefield. Panzer IV-J taking out my own Panzer IV-J. Not surprising. I would have done that myself. Oh, whoa. Reinforcements? Darn. Junker? What to do? I don't know. They don't have an air unit. I can't do it. I can't risk that. So Stuttgart and the Focke-Wulf. I need this. It's kind of required for me to win. Can he attack an air unit? I don't know. But even if he does, he's not going to kill it. And the Stuttgart can go destroy this artillery. Granted, it's going to die, but... In fact, I should probably go for his base. Oh my gosh, Fast Heinz. That's a card I've never seen before. What are all these cards that I've literally never seen? Please give me something decent. I need... Oh gosh, he's got 8 left still. His German deck's better than mine. Which is probably why he's a field marshal, come to think of it. Yeah, there we go. Bad decision by you. Not a bad decision by you. That was good. That was a good move. Good move. Good move. And of course, yeah, here comes the 105 centimeter. GG. GG. Well played. I die with honor. I will not surrender. Never, sir. Never. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Yeah. He's gonna mess me up. Wolfpack. I'm gonna let him kill me. That was a good game. It looked pretty even there for a minute, but had no chance. Well played. Well played, Field Marshal. Well played. Wow, okay. That was... No. Don't have time at the moment. You're a great dude. I appreciate that. But, I gotta end this video here. I hope you all enjoyed this video. I hope to play more of this game. If you guys wondered why I was naming stuff by number, like numbers 1 through 9 in War Thunder, 1 through 5 in Dreadnoughts, and 1 through 4 in Slay the Spire, and number 1 for this, I'm going to get to 10 Let's Plays without names before I start naming them, because people who are looking for these specific games will just type in, you know, the name of the game and Let's Play, and hopefully they'll get one of my numbers and then jump into it, and then if they go back to my channel, they'll see ones that are named, and they'll be able to find what they want. But I want my first 10 to be kind of starters, and just more used for guys who are trying to find the games and find the channel. But that's more housekeeping work. I hope you all had a great day today, and I hope you continue to have a wonderful day.